guys, it's Tom here, and finally Liverpool have signed the footballer Mamardashvili. Welcome to Liverpool. Here we go. Was tweeted by Fabrizio Romano that the medical is happening today for Georgi Mamardashvili after Liverpool agreed a 35 million euro package plus a sell-on clause will be signed by Valencia. And he will join Liverpool in July 2025. So right now, Mamardashvili stays at Valencia for 1 more year. And that's not, the greatest thing, but it's not a bad thing either, because he keeps playing first team football. He's the #1 goalkeeper at Valencia. He gets more experienced and hopefully better. But I have some concerns about that, which we will talk about it later in this video. But guys, if you are excited about finally Liverpool signing a player, the first signing of the Arne era, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new around here. If you want me to continue making daily Liverpool news videos, I need your help, I need your support. Support me on Patreon. If you sign up for just the lowest tier, $3, it really helps me out. And if enough of you guys sign up, then I can continue making these videos. Link is in the video description. And Fabrizio Romano revealed the exact details of the deal that Mamardashvili is signing with Liverpool. So the contract is for 6 years, which means that Liverpool are future-proofing their goalkeeper position. Alisson has another 3 years left on his contract, including this season, and he's happy to stay, and he's maybe happy to sign a contract extension, who knows. But even if Alisson leaves in 2 or 3 years, Liverpool have sorted their goalkeeper position, because Mamardashvili will stay at Liverpool for the next 6 years at least, which means we don't have to worry about the goalkeeper position for the next 6 years. We just need to strengthen the other parts of the team. And this is why Liverpool could agree this deal for such a low fee. It's a 30 million euro fixed transfer fee with 5 million euros easy add-ons. And the reason why we could agree such a low deal is because we agreed with Valencia that he stays at Valencia for another season. And he will join Liverpool in July after the season finished. And also there is a 10% future sell-on clause for Valencia. So in case Liverpool decide to sell Mamardashvili in the far away future, Valencia gets a 10% sell-on clause, which I think is justified. And the medical is taking place today, probably in Valencia or somewhere in Spain. There is no point for Mamardashvili to travel to Liverpool and then to travel back to Valencia. And even the Marca newspaper is reporting that Liverpool and Valencia have agreed on the final details this Monday. The figure is close to 40 million euros. It's actually 30 million plus 5 million easy add-ons. So it's not 40 million. And 35 million euros is like 32 million pounds, which is an absolute bargain for a goalkeeper who is only 23 years old, and he has the potential to become world class. So I'm really excited about this. And after he passes his medical, the transfer can be official. So Liverpool will announce it probably later today, after the buzz is building on social media. And the Spanish journalist reported that Sanchez is his name. He reported that Mamardashvili is signing a 6-year deal, which was confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. And David Lynch, a Liverpool-based journalist, also confirmed that Liverpool have agreed a deal to sign Mamardashvili, which is very exciting. And Super Deportes, a Spanish news outlet who have been reporting on this Mamardashvili transfer, they reported earlier today, or was it yesterday evening, that the Mamardashvili deal is on the last stages of agreement, as there are still payments to be made, but it's pretty much a done deal. And then later today, it was revealed just a few minutes after I started recording this video, a few minutes earlier before I started recording this video, it was confirmed officially by Fabrizio Romano and David Lynch. And that's pretty much the official confirmation you need, because I don't think Mamardashvili will fail the medical. He played for the last 2 games for Valencia. The slight concern that I have with this transfer, in terms of him staying at Valencia, is that Mamardashvili is not great with his feet, and at Valencia they won't really develop that skill set. Mamardashvili sometimes panics in the build-up when he has to use his feet too much, and he goes long, but his long balls are not as accurate, nowhere near what is required at Liverpool. But that can be coached, that can be trained, and Mamardashvili will be only 24 years old when he joins Liverpool, so we can improve on that. And the good thing is, Liverpool can improve on this aspect of his game while we have Alisson as our number one goalkeeper. But he excels in out-of-hand distribution. So when he has to kick the ball, when he has to throw the ball, he excels very well when it's a goal kick or a throw out from the goalkeeper. He's strong in aerial duels as well. He is an elite shot stopper. That's why Liverpool are signing him. And we sign an elite goalkeeper who is not great with his feet. We have to admit that, but he can improve and develop that part of his game. And he's also rarely sweeps. The problem is that at Valencia, you don't need to be great with your feet. That's why Mamardashvili hasn't developed his game. So a Liverpool fan argued that Valencia will not develop his possession game or his sweeping, and that's the big issue with Mamardashvili going back on loan to Valencia. But that was the only way where Valencia agreed such a low transfer fee. We would have had to pay probably 10 million more if Liverpool would have signed him and then loaned him out to Marseille or a club where ball playing keeper is paramount and very important. That would have developed his game more. But Valencia is a notoriously hard negotiator when it comes to transfers. So Liverpool probably would have faced a lot of issues, because Valencia suggested to Liverpool that this is how we should do the deal, that we agree a lower transfer fee, but we let Mamardashvili stay at Valencia for one more season. So we will see how this pans out. The problem is that Mamardashvili won't develop his ball playing game, his passing, his sweeping skills at Valencia. But he still has a long time until he will become the number one goalkeeper, so that's not a real issue for the hero now. And Liverpool are future-proofing their position. Fabrizio Romano also revealed yesterday evening that Liverpool could be one to watch in the final days, because Liverpool are still keeping contacts with clubs and agents and trying to be active on the transfer market. We met with Valencia officials on Monday to close the Mamardashvili deal. So that's very, very exciting, and let's see what the future brings. But Liverpool have another 5 or 6 days to really strengthen the defensive midfield position. I think that should be a priority. And during the making of this video, James Pearce, who is a Liverpool mouthpiece, he's basically the journalist who is the mouthpiece for the Liverpool owners, for FSG and for Liverpool Football Club. He confirmed that Mamardashvili is undergoing a medical with Liverpool today. The fee is 30 million euros plus 5 million in easy add-ons, and he will be loaned back to Valencia for this season. And James Pearce also confirmed that Alisson will stay as Liverpool's number one goalkeeper, and Kelleher will stay as Liverpool's number 2 goalkeeper for this season. The big question is, who will be Liverpool's number 3 goalkeeper? Will it be Vitoslav Jarosz, or will we sign an older, more experienced goalkeeper to be third choice goalkeeper? And Mamardashvili kept the same amount of clean sheets as Oblak last season with Valencia, which is really impressive because Atletico Madrid's defense is by far away much better than Valencia. And Mamardashvili also made a record equaling 21 saves in the Euro 2024 group stages, 8 saves more than any other goalkeeper in the competition. And he prevented 3.5 goals based on expected goals on target metric. That was the best ever performance recorded by a goalkeeper in the group stage of the Euros. That is incredible. And he also, over Georgia's 4 matches, including the last 16 tie, which they lost to Spain 4-1, Mamardashvili stopped 3.17 goals based on expected goals on target, as you can see in the graphic below. That is absolutely incredible. The red circles are goals conceded and the shots saved are black circles, and you can see the bigger the circle is, the higher the quality of the shot. So that is very, very impressive. And Mamardashvili also is not injury prone, which is really good news. He played 37 of 38 games in the Spanish top flight for Valencia, conceding only 34 goals, which is for a struggle struggling team like Valencia who finished in mid-table, that's actually a pretty decent. And I also want to highlight a brilliant statistic about Liverpool and the 2 games against Ipswich and Brentford. If you compare it to last season, 2 games in, so after the first 2 games last season, Liverpool have given away 7 chances inside Liverpool's box, which was caused by negative transitions. This season, in the first 2 games, Liverpool have given 0 chances away inside our box after negative transitions. A lot of Liverpool fans, including me, are finally not terrified when we lose the ball after a forced pass, after a risky pass, or if we get tackled in the final third. We don't get counterattacked so much because of how well our structure is set up. We lost the ball a couple of times in midfield against Brentford, and a lot of Liverpool fans panicked. Liverpool had a much better defensive shape, even when we were in possession of the ball, and crucially, players were there to defend diligently, and that was really, really good to see, and I think it's a really important upgrade. Also, Liverpool defended so well against Brentford, we let them only have 0.36 XG, and it was a brilliant team performance. And as you can see in defensive work rate rankings, McAllister was the most active player out of possession, but Jota and Szoboszlai stood out as well. Jota with his air challenges and Szoboszlai with his interceptions, and I thought Szoboszlai's work rate was absolutely fantastic. The way that he lost the ball and sprinted back to defend was fantastic to see, and I absolutely love him, not because he's Hungarian but because he's a great player. Luis Diaz, I felt this could have been Luis Diaz's best performance in a Liverpool shirt, maybe apart from his first 6 months when he was electric, but then last season he had a really tough year with his parents getting kidnapped. Obviously that affected him as well, how could it not? But this season it looks like Luis Diaz is back to his best, and hopefully he can go to that next level, which I felt that he still has another level to go to. He had 41 touches against Brentford. He made 27 out of 27 of his passes. He made 4 key passes, 1 cross completed from 1. He created 1 big chance. He had 2 shots on target. He scored a goal and he got an assist, and he won 6 out of 10 of his duels, which is really, really impressive. And another Liverpool fan said, Luis Diaz was purely efficient, clever, ruthless, all the things we desperately want to see from Luis Diaz. So long may it continue. And of course, this is only 2 games in, far bigger tests to come. But if you look at Arne Slot in pre-season and for the first 2 games of the season, you get the impression from Arne Slot that this Liverpool job isn't too big for him. He has full confidence and belief and an inner steel that it will work out, that he's a good enough coach, he's a good enough manager to be at Liverpool. He doesn't look or feel out of place like Roy Hodgson felt out of place. Sometimes Brendan Rodgers felt out of place, and Brendan Rodgers enjoyed the limelight a little bit too much. His ego was too big. Arne Slot is very humble, very down to earth, very honest, very direct as well. He believes in his coaching philosophy, his tactical style, his tactical knowledge, and you absolutely have to have confidence to be a Liverpool manager, to be in this kind of job. So I'm really looking forward to the future with Arne Slot. I think we are in for one hell of a ride. And you also have to admire that Arne Slot never once complained about, transfers in public settings. And coaches who complain about the quality of their squad or transfers, that's a massive red flag, because that shows that they don't back themselves to get the best out of these players and to improve these players during the season and to maximize the existing squad and to get out of them more than the sum of their parts. So that shows that these managers like Mourinho, Antonio Conte and others who complain about not having enough players, not having enough transfers, they have doubts over their own coaching quality. And that sends also a negative psychological message to the current players, the existing players. If the manager is asking for transfers in the press conference, what kind of message does that send to the current squad? And Arne Slot is quite the opposite. At every turn he mentions how great the squad that Jurgen Klopp left behind is, and he praises a lot of players. Of course, we have a couple of glaring holes. Arne identified the defensive midfield position. That's why I still cling on to hope that Liverpool will sign a defensive midfielder, because we tried hard with Zubimendi and Arne asked for a signing in that position. He didn't ask for a signing in any other position. And Arne believes that the team is ready to go in the title race and improve on from last season's points tally. And last season, Liverpool got an 82 points, which before the Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola era, 82 points got you comfortably in second place, and in some seasons even win you the title. But that was definitely good enough for a title race. So I think Arne is aiming for 85 to 90 points, and who knows, that could be, enough for Liverpool to challenge for the title definitely, and maybe to win it as well. Of course, I don't want to put pressure on the manager. We don't expect Arne to win the title, but how fun it would be if Liverpool were involved in a title race again until late April, maybe early May. So let's see how this season goes, but I think we signed a fantastic goalkeeper in Mamardashvili, and I have hope that Liverpool will sign a defensive midfielder before the transfer window closes. We still have 5 days left or 6 days left. So come on, Liverpool, keep pushing in the transfer market and keep bringing in the right players. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.